We're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1965 no-mint mark $quarter coin. You won't believe how much this coin can be worth. So, let's get started. The 1965 $quarter marked a significant change in U.S. coinage. After a silver shortage caused by the increasing demand for coins, the U.S. Mint decided to eliminate silver from many of its coins, including the quarter. Instead, they began using a copper-nickel-clad composition. The 1965 coin was the first to bear this new design. The no-mint mark version means this coin was minted in Philadelphia, where they didn't place mint marks on coins from 1965 until 1967. But here's where it gets interesting. While most people saw this as just another coin, it would become a collector's item, especially in high grades. The 1965 quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Its diameter is 24.26 millimeters, and it weighs 6.25 grams. The change in metal composition, from 90% silver to a copper-nickel alloy, makes it less valuable in terms of melt value, but certain conditions can make it worth a lot to collectors. Now, let's talk about value. The average circulated 1965 no-mint mark quarter is worth only 25 cents, but if you have one in uncirculated condition or graded MS 65 or higher, you're looking at values from $10 to $50. However, there are rare cases of coins graded above MS 67 that have fetched thousands of dollars at auction. In 2019, a stunning MS 68 example sold for over $25,000. Collectors are particularly interested in coins with pristine surfaces, exceptional luster, and well-defined details. Look for scratches, dings, and signs of wear. If you believe you have a high-quality coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Keep an eye on recent sales to understand the market. Prices can fluctuate based on demand. We're diving deep into a coin that may not seem extraordinary at first glance, but it has a rich history and a surprising value, especially for collectors. That's right, we're talking about the 1989 P Mint Mark $quarter coin. Make sure to stick around because you might just have a treasure hiding in your change. First, let's explore the history of this particular quarter. The 1989 $quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is denoted by the P Mint mark. This year is part of the George Washington Quarter series, which was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. In 1989, approximately 1.5 billion of these quarters were produced. While it may seem like a lot, the survival rate of specific coins is often much lower than their original mintage due to circulation, wear and tear, and the general nature of coin collecting. So, why are some of these quarters valued so highly today? The answer lies in the concept of rarity combined with demand. The 1989 P Mint quarter is generally considered common, but collectors have found that certain variations and grades can fetch impressive prices. For example, uncirculated coins graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service can command prices upward of $1,000 to $2,000. Moreover, special varieties or errors, like the double die or coins with unique characteristics, are particularly sought after and can skyrocket in value to over $10,000 or even more. But how can you tell if your 1989 P quarter is valuable? Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable it is. Inspect your coin for any minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or unique designs. Websites like eBay and auction houses are great resources to see what similar coins have sold for recently. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service to get an official grade and authentication. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the 1989 P Mint Mark $quarter coin is a fascinating piece of history worth exploring. Keep your eyes peeled for those rare varieties, as they could be hiding in your collection or even your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on coin collecting. What coins would you like us to explore next? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving deep into a fascinating coin, the 2005 D Mint Mark Quarter Dollar. You might not believe it, but this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth millions. So, grab your coin books and let's uncover the history and hidden treasures of the 2005 D Quarter. The 2005 D Quarter Dollar is part of the 50-State Quarters program, a series launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999. The idea behind this program was to celebrate each of the 50 states by issuing a unique quarter for each state, and in 2005, the coins featured Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and West Virginia. The D in the mint mark indicates that these coins were produced at the Denver Mint. On the obverse, or front side, you'll find the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse side of the 2005 D Quarter showcases the unique design for each state. For instance, the Minnesota Quarter features a depiction of a river and a loon, while the Oregon Quarter highlights a stunning view of Crater Lake. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. While most 2005 D Quarters are worth just 25 cents, certain rare versions can fetch a fortune. Specifically, there's a unique variety known as the 2005 D Minnesota Quarter, which was produced with an unusual error. Some coins were struck with a double die, meaning the design was imprinted twice, creating a blurred effect. These double die quarters are extremely rare, and in mint condition, they can be valued at thousands, if not millions, of dollars. So how can you identify if you have a valuable 2005 D Quarter? Look closely for any doubling in the letters or the design on the reverse side. You can use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for better visibility. If you suspect you have a double die, take it to a reputable coin dealer or get it appraised by a professional. The demand for rare coins has been steadily increasing, and collectors are always on the lookout for these unique finds. Auctions for high-quality specimens of the 2005 D double die quarter have reached staggering prices, sometimes exceeding $100,000. Keeping an eye on auction sites and coin shows can help you snag a deal before prices skyrocket. So, next time you come across a 2005 D quarter, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, you might just have a hidden gem on your hands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you found any rare quarters? Let us know. Until next time, keep hunting for those treasures. We're diving into a truly fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 2008 P Mint Mark Quarter Dollar coin. You may not think much of a quarter, but this specific coin has a story to tell and a value that could surprise you. Make sure to stick around to the end, where we'll discuss its worth in today's market. Let's get started. The 2008 P Mint Mark Quarter is part of the 50-State Quarters program, which launched in 1999 and ran through 2008. This innovative program was designed to honor each state with unique designs featured on the reverse side of the quarters. The 2008 quarters represent the final releases in this iconic series. In 2008, the U.S. Mint released quarters for Hawaii, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Arizona. Each design captures the unique essence of its state, showcasing its cultural heritage and natural beauty. Notably, the 2008 quarters feature a P Mint mark, indicating they were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Production of the 2008 P Mint Mark quarters was substantial, with millions of these coins struck. The mintage figures vary by state, with Hawaii's quarter having the highest mintage at approximately 50 million coins. However, not all coins survive in pristine condition. Factors like wear and tear can significantly affect their value. While the 2008 P Mint Mark quarter is not considered rare in terms of mintage, certain conditions and varieties can lead to higher values. Coins in uncirculated condition or those that have been graded MS-65 or higher are in demand among collectors. Additionally, error coins, such as those with double strikes or misaligned designs, can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Now, let's talk numbers. In general, the 2008 P Mint Mark quarter can be found in circulation for face value, but the value dramatically changes for those in excellent condition. Uncirculated examples can range from $1 to $10. However, rare error coins can sell for hundreds, and in some instances, even thousands of dollars, depending on their unique characteristics and market demand. So, how can you determine if you have a valuable 2008 P Mint Mark quarter? Start by checking for the condition of your coin. Look for scratches, dings, and signs of wear. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details closely. If you suspect you have an error coin, consider getting it graded by a professional service to determine its value accurately. There you have it, the history, production details, and potential value of the 2008 P Mint Mark $quarter coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a fascinating addition to any collection. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if you own a 2008 P Mint Mark quarter. We're diving into a remarkable coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 2006 P Mint Mark $quarter. Stick around as we explore its history, unique features, and why this quarter is worth millions of dollars. First, let's set the stage. The 2006 P Mint Mark $quarter was part of the 50-state quarters program, which started in 1999 and ran through 2008. This initiative celebrated each of the 50 states with a unique design. The 2006 quarters represent North Dakota and South Dakota. The North Dakota quarter features a beautiful depiction of the state's iconic buffalo and the state outline, while the South Dakota quarter showcases Mount Rushmore, one of the most famous landmarks in the United States. Now, let's talk about what makes the 2006 P Mint Mark quarter so special. The P indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia, and it was struck with a copper-nickel-clad composition. One of its unique features is the intricate details in the designs, showcasing the artistry of American coinage. Also, the quarter has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters and a weight of 5.67 grams, which is standard for U.S. quarters. However, it's not just the design and specifications that make this coin valuable. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the value. While the average 2006 P Mint Mark quarter is worth face value, 25 cents, certain rare varieties and high-grade examples can fetch thousands at auction. For instance, a 2006 P quarter in uncirculated condition can be worth anywhere from $1 to $3. However, the real value comes from coins with errors, such as misprints or double strikes, which can reach upwards of $10,000 or more. We're diving into a fascinating piece of American history with the 1967 Washington $quarter. Could one of these quarters hiding in your pocket change be worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. Our journey starts back in 1967. It was a pivotal year, as the United States was still adjusting to the Coinage Act of 1965, which eliminated silver from dimes and quarters. The U.S. Mint was struggling to keep up with demand, so they needed to streamline production. To speed things up, quarters minted in Philadelphia during this time were produced without a mint mark. This no mint mark feature became an iconic characteristic of these coins. In addition to being made of copper and nickel, the 1967 quarters were crafted with a clad composition, a departure from the silver content used previously. This new design and material helped the mint save on costs, but little did they know that some of these quarters would become so valuable today. Now, you might be wondering, why would a 1967 no mint mark quarter be worth millions? Great question. While most of these coins are only worth 25 cents or perhaps a little more in mint condition, certain error coins or high-grade specimens can command a serious premium. Quarters from 1967 that are graded as MS-67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, the top coin grading companies, are exceedingly rare. Coins of this grade are almost flawless, with minimal marks and a bright, shiny luster. These rare, high-grade coins have fetched hundreds, thousands, and in some cases, up to millions of dollars at auctions. Some of these quarters have misstrikes, where the coin design is off-center. This could add value, especially if the error is dramatic. Double die or die breaks are another big value booster. Check for any doubling on the inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust. If your coin looks like it just came from the mint, with sharp details and minimal wear, it might be worth grading. Coins in near-perfect condition can bring significant value. These errors are rare, so if you find one, you're one of the lucky few. High-grade examples are scarce because of heavy circulation, which wore down most of these coins. Let's look at some amazing auction records. In recent years, collectors have been willing to pay top dollar for well-preserved 1967 no-mint mark quarters. One notable sale was a 1967 quarter in MS-67 condition that sold for over $10,000. And there are rumors of rarer specimens fetching prices close to $1 million in private sales. So, who knows? Your pocket change could hold the next big coin worth a fortune. Wondering how to find out the value of your quarter? Getting your coin graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC can unlock its true worth. These organizations assess the coin's condition, certify it, and assign a grade based on its preservation level. Graded coins are often worth significantly more to collectors. So, there you have it. If you have a 1967 Washington quarter, make sure to check it carefully, you just might have a hidden treasure. Be sure to comment below if you found any interesting coins in your collection, and let us know if you'd like more videos on rare coins and their values. We're diving into the fascinating world of quarters with a very specific focus, the 2002 Denver Mint Washington quarter. Now, you might think it's just a regular coin, but some of these 2002 D quarters have fetched thousands of dollars at auction, and we're going to uncover why. First, let's go back in time to the early 2000s. In 2002, the U.S. Mint continued its iconic state quarters program, which began in 1999. This program aimed to celebrate each of the 50 states with unique designs, bringing renewed excitement to American coinage. The state quarters would eventually make up one of the most collected coin series in U.S. history. The year 2002 saw the release of 5 state quarter designs: Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Indiana. Each quarter had its own unique design representing the state's culture and heritage. These coins were minted across 3 facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but today, we're zoning in on the Denver minted coins. Now, the 2002 D Washington quarters bear the D Mint mark, indicating they were struck at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint has been a staple of American coin production since 1906, and it continues to produce coins that circulate all over the country. For these 2002 D quarters, mintages were pretty high. So, what exactly makes certain coins from this year so valuable? Here's the thing, not all 2002 D quarters are valuable. What we're really talking about are coins that exhibit special traits, like mint errors, die varieties, or exceptionally high grades. Let's break these down. First, let's talk about mint errors. Some of these 2002 D quarters were struck with significant errors like off-centering, double dies, or dramatic clippings. Errors like these make the coin unique and therefore, extremely valuable to collectors. In fact, some rare error coins have sold for over $5,000. Next, we have the high-grade coins. Quarters that have been graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC at grades of MS-67, MS-68, or even MS-69 can command top dollar. Coins in these high grades are rare because they're nearly flawless, with no scratches, no blemishes, and exceptional luster. A 2002 D quarter in MS-68 can bring in anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000, depending on market demand. So, what should you be looking for in your 2002 D quarters? First, look closely for any errors or anomalies. Use a magnifying glass or microscope if you can. Pay attention to any doubling in the letters, unusual texture on the surfaces, or off-center strikes. Then, assess the condition of the coin. Coins that have been well preserved over the years and haven't been damaged or heavily circulated are always more valuable. Now, if you think you found a valuable quarter, your next step is to have it professionally graded. While it can cost a bit of money up front, it's often worth it for the potential return. A rare 2002D quarter in near-perfect condition can truly be worth thousands. And don't forget, quarters from this year, even if they aren't from Denver, can still hold value. Check your quarters from Philadelphia and San Francisco too, especially the proof coins and uncirculated versions. Each coin has its own potential for collectability and value. So there you have it. Keep an eye out for 2002D quarters with mint errors, high grades, or unique traits. You never know, you might just be holding a small fortune in your hand. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and hit that bell icon to be notified when we post new content. Happy hunting! We're diving into a fascinating coin that could be sitting in your pocket change right now, the 2000p Mint Mark $quarter coin. Is this simple quarter really worth millions? Stick around to find out the amazing history and potential value of this rare coin. First, let's get a bit of background on the 2000p quarter. As many of you know, 1999 marked the beginning of the popular 50-state quarters program by the United States Mint. This program, which ran until 2008, aimed to celebrate each of the 50 states with unique quarter designs. By the year 2000, the series was already in full swing, and the quarters released that year featured states like Massachusetts, Maryland, and New Hampshire. Now, what makes the 2000p Mint Mark quarters special? The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this quarter was produced. As with all coins, it's common to find rare varieties or errors that collectors highly value. But some specific 2000p quarters have turned out to be extremely valuable due to certain error types that make them unique. Let's talk about these errors. The 2000p quarters are known for a few interesting varieties, but one of the most exciting errors is the off-center strike or a double die error. These types of errors can make a standard coin worth a small fortune. Let me explain. An off-center strike happens when the coin isn't aligned correctly during minting, leaving part of the design cut off. On the other hand, a double die error means the coin's image appears doubled. These errors can create an extremely valuable coin, with some examples fetching prices in the thousands, or even millions, at auction. First, make sure your quarter has the P Mint mark on the front side. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Examine the coin carefully under a magnifying glass or use a high-resolution camera to look for signs of an off-center strike or doubled image. Even a slight variation can significantly increase its value. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are the most valuable. If you happen to have a rare error in mint condition, that's where the serious money comes in. So, the big question, what's the potential value of a 2000p quarter? The standard quarter itself isn't rare, but with one of these error varieties, it could be worth anywhere from a few $100s up to several thousands, depending on the error and condition. For those extraordinary examples, rare double dies in almost perfect condition could command prices in the millions from passionate collectors or at auction. Now, remember that these high-value cases are rare, and not every 2000p quarter will be worth a fortune. But if you do find one, it's definitely worth having it appraised by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Handle it carefully and avoid touching the surface directly. Place it in a protective case to prevent scratches. Send your coin to a grading service to authenticate its value. This step can boost its market price substantially. Once it's graded, you can list your coin on online marketplaces like eBay, or consider auction houses that specialize in rare coins. So, there you have it. The 2000p Mint Mark quarter might just be the hidden gem in your change jar. If you've got one, take a closer look because you might be holding a coin worth a small fortune. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more valuable coin tips right here on MA Worried Coin. We're diving into the story of the 1981 D Mint Mark Washington quarter. What makes this coin so special? And could it really be worth millions of dollars? Stick around to find out. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, originally created to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1981, these quarters were well known and widely circulated, featuring the familiar portrait of Washington on the front, designed by John Flanagan. So, what's so significant about the 1981 D quarter? First, let's talk about the D Mint mark. This letter indicates that the coin was produced in Denver, one of the main mints that have produced quarters over the years. Denver produced over 500 million quarters in 1981, making these coins seemingly common. But here's where it gets interesting: not all 1981 D quarters are created equal. Some of these quarters have notable errors that make them rare, valuable, and incredibly sought after by collectors. For instance, some might have unique die errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or an unusual surface from improper planchet preparation. These errors can cause a standard quarter to soar in value, especially if the coin is in top-notch condition. Now, on to the big question: could your 1981 D quarter be worth millions? In recent years, rare and high-grade coins have been sold at auction for jaw-dropping amounts. While it's rare, it's not impossible for certain quarters to reach astronomical prices when they are in mint state condition and feature rare errors or characteristics. For instance, collectors are willing to pay top dollar, sometimes up to a few $1,000,000, for coins that are certified as high-grade by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. If a 1981 D quarter has unique errors and is in pristine condition, it could reach an impressive value. Wondering if your 1981 D quarter is valuable? Here's what to do. First, check for any obvious errors. Look closely for misprints, doubling, or any unique patterns on the coin. Next, consider getting it professionally graded. A top grading can turn a regular coin into a highly valuable collectible. Finally, research recent sales of similar coins online to get an idea of its potential value. The world of coin collecting is full of hidden treasures, and the 1981 D quarter could very well be one of them. Whether it's worth $1 or millions, the excitement of finding a rare coin is a reward in itself. So, go through your change, check those old piggy banks, and see if you have one of these potential gold mines just waiting to be discovered. We're diving into the fascinating history of the 1999 D Washington quarter and uncovering what makes this coin worth big bucks to collectors. Is it really possible that a simple quarter from 1999 could be worth thousands, or even millions? Stay tuned, and let's find out. The 1999 D Washington quarter was part of the 50-state quarters program, one of the most popular coin programs in U.S. history. The D Mint mark indicates it was produced at the Denver Mint. In 1999, this program released 5 different state quarters, representing Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. Each coin commemorates a significant symbol or aspect of that state's heritage, making them highly collectible right from the start. So, why is the 1999 D Washington quarter so special? While most quarters are only worth their face value, certain 1999 quarters have become incredibly valuable due to rare minting errors or unique variations. For instance, some of these quarters were accidentally struck on experimental planchets. These rare mistakes can make a single coin worth thousands of dollars to the right collector. Let's talk about some valuable variations you should be on the lookout for. The most notable errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and coins that were accidentally struck on different metals. Additionally, some quarters have an exceptionally high grade, known as MS-68 or higher. These coins have flawless surfaces, exceptional luster, and sharp detail, all of which add up to big value. In fact, top-quality coins have sold at auction for tens of thousands of dollars. Now, you might be wondering, can these quarters actually be worth millions of dollars? While that level of value is extremely rare, some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the right coin. The 1999 D quarters that stand out because of minting errors or unique qualities can attract attention from wealthy collectors or institutions, driving up their price. It's not impossible that one day, a quarter with a particularly unique error or in pristine condition could sell for a seven-figure sum. Look for anything unusual, like off-center strikes, doubling, or other imperfections. If it appears flawless, consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Higher grades mean higher values. Coin values fluctuate, so check recent auction prices to see what similar coins are selling for. So, there you have it. The 1999 D Washington quarter might just be worth a fortune if you have the right one. Remember, these coins are not only a part of American history but can also be a treasure in your pocket change. If you found today's video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Who knows, your next coin find could be worth millions. We're diving into a fascinating and rare coin story, the 2017 P Mint Mark $quarter coin. This coin has a unique place in U.S. coinage history, and today, we'll uncover its origins, its design features, and why it's capturing the attention of collectors everywhere. Could this quarter really be worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. First off, let's talk about the history of the 2017 P Mint Mark quarter. Now, for those new to coin collecting, you might be wondering, why is the 2017 quarter significant? In 2017, the U.S. Mint made history by adding a P Mint mark to quarters minted in Philadelphia. This was the very first time Philadelphia minted quarters had a mint mark since the series began. Before this, quarters from Philadelphia didn't have any mint mark at all. The decision to add one was made to celebrate the mint's 225th anniversary. This simple change made the 2017 P quarter unique and immediately collectible. So, what makes this quarter special? Let's start with its design. The 2017 quarters feature designs from the America the Beautiful series, honoring some of the nation's greatest landmarks. That year, we saw a variety of designs, including the effigy mounds in Iowa, the Frederick Douglass National Historic Site, the Ozark National Scenic Riverways, and more. Now, the designs themselves are beautifully detailed, but the P Mint mark is what makes these quarters a must-have for collectors. This mint mark is positioned just below the word Liberty, and it's one of the only times you'll see a P on a quarter minted in Philadelphia. Now, let's address the big question. Is this coin worth millions of dollars? As of now, you won't typically find a 2017 P quarter going for millions on the open market. However, some examples of these quarters have attracted serious interest among collectors for a few key reasons. First, there are coins in pristine, uncirculated conditions, graded as MS, mint state, 67 or higher. These top-tier coins can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Additionally, error coins from 2017, like those with double dies or off-center strikes, can push values even higher. Some of these errors are incredibly rare and have sold for big bucks. While not every 2017 P quarter is going to make you a millionaire, finding one in near-perfect condition, or spotting a rare error, could mean a nice return on investment. So, how can you spot a valuable 2017 P quarter? Here are a few tips. Look for quarters that appear uncirculated with minimal marks. The higher the grade, the better the value. Check for any irregularities, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or any other minting errors. These can be tough to spot, so take a close look under a magnifying glass. If you think you found a rare piece, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. Coins with professional grading can often fetch higher prices. Wondering where you might find one of these special 2017 P quarters? Check your pocket change, coin rolls from the bank, and ask your local coin shops. If you have a high-grade or error coin, coin auctions and online marketplaces can be excellent places to sell. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can help you confirm the authenticity and condition of your coin, making it more attractive to potential buyers. And there you have it. The 2017 P Mint Mark quarter is not only a historic piece but also one that could potentially bring in some serious cash if you're lucky enough to find a rare one. So, next time you come across a quarter, take a close look. You might be holding a little piece of history worth far more than 25 cents.